Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know if we can see everybody, but what is up? Hot Topic Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. We always love that you guys are with us. I'm with my girlfriends, but we got a spin today. Can you see that TV panel? Look at that. I got Kim Vaughn in the house. I got Miss Britt in the house. I got Maisha in the Asha's Glam. See, I gave her a different name, y'all. And I'm just going to come clean. I'm going to come clean. That's my baby, though. She keeps our necks blinged out. Then we got Miss Nashika, which is a girlfriend. We got Miss Annie Mae, who always gives us the hookup on the ginger ale. Then we got the gorgeous Miss Joy. She's back, y'all. She's back. Then we got Miss Mika Me at the end. We also got Miss Sierra in the house. We got her Bishop Corey Board. We got Mr. Desmond. And, of course, the CEO himself, who thinks he's everybody's daddy. We got Brian in the house. What is up, guys? What is up? We are too excited. We are excited. You guys are hanging with us. This show is about to be off the chain. We had such a good time last Friday with a huge response. So what better way to do our next Friday? Men versus women. So we're going to get our things out of the way first, and then we're going to jump right into our hot topics. All right. So, Don Shika, what events do we got going on this weekend?
I'm just going to go real quick. The most important event, well, it's not the most important event, but Miss Tammy Charles has her national hair for Sundays at the African American Hair Center at 6 p.m. And tickets can be online at $15, $20 at the door. And the Curse for Codes will be in the building. So everybody knows that. So that's going on. And then also Sunday, Miss Wanda, I'm just going to let her plug herself.
Hey, y'all.
She's back.
Making it plain. You guys have to come out. I have gotten tons of emails, inboxes, calls. You guys want to know how to execute a plan, get your thoughts out of your head, onto paper, into action. Kim and I are going to be there to pump knowledge into you. So Miss Kim Vaughn is going to be there. Then we also have Tiffany. She's going to be our little gem that's going to come out and tell you how to get that entrepreneur money, how to make those financial moves. So you don't want to miss that. Sunday at 2:30. We are going to pump this knowledge into you, teach you how to make it plain, so we can start seeing these ideas coming to light, and then catch us at 6 o'clock, ripping up the runway with Miss Tammy Charles. So I'm going to be at the Ramada Inn, and it's Sunday the 19th at 2:30. So we're going to help you make those actions plain so that you can get those dreams out of your head on the paper and into action. All right. Do we have any savvy tips, Miss Mika?
My tips this week are just about time management.
Time management.
So there's six basic tips that I just wanted to briefly discuss. The first one is to make a list. Of course, everybody knows when you make a list that you actually can use that list to help you organize your time management. The second tip is to set a deadline. So when you do that, you seem to stay on task a little bit better if you stay focused. Stop multitasking. That's hard for people every day. Of course, we've got busy lives.
Especially me.
Me too. So we're always doing 2 or 3 things. A lot of times our jobs require that, so it's going to become second nature. But try to focus on one task at hand so you can get it accomplished. Delegate responsibilities. Don't be afraid to ask for some help. And the fifth one is to use downtime. So when you have a little relaxation time, utilize that to the best of your ability. And the final tip is to reward yourself. So when you accomplish those goals, go ahead and celebrate it with a little ginger ale.
That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. So let me shout out my viewers. I see Mama Val in the house. What up, Chad? Hi, Alex. Okay, I done lost some people, but that's okay. we'll build it up because now we're excited. We rushed through all of our housekeeping that we had to do so that we can get straight into these topics. So tonight's spin on our topics, we have questions that are designated for men and for women. But what we're going to do is ask the question that is supposed to be for either or, and the opposite sex is going to answer the question, and then we want you guys to chime in. And if you have any questions, hit us up. Somebody go to the Hot Topics page for me because somebody said they have tons of questions there.
I'm going there.
Okay. So we're going to get started. This is going to be fun, honey. All right. So our first question on the floor. This was from Miss Denise Gretchen. I hope I didn't butcher your name.
Denise Gurton.
Gurton. Okay, Miss Gurton. Gurton. Okay. And Denise asked,
Yeah, that's one of my clients.
money, his and hers, two separate accounts, or jointly? Okay, so this is just a topic for anybody to answer. What do you think? Should we have separate accounts, or should we have joint accounts?
I say separate.
I say both.
Both.
All of them.
Why?
You have your joint account to pay bills with. That way nothing gets missed, turned off, or nobody goes hungry. And your pocket money, your separate accounts for your pocket money, so when you want to go shopping, buy shoes, you do your thing, and when I want to go have a scholarship fund, I can go
What's the scholarship?
Oh, you know what a scholarship
A scholarship. So for those who don't know what a scholarship fund is, my husband's trying to say make it rain. A scholarship fund, really?
That's what you call it.
Yeah,
They
try
can
to
do
be-
I got
anything.
a
Tithes and all
viewer
for
that
it,
says
do
joint
somebody-
checking and joint savings.
Joint.
You mean together
Together.
sharing.
Sharing.
The checking and the saving.
Sharing.
Tell me the devil's a lie, don't listen to him.
That was a man.
That was a who?
That was a man.
Oh.
So let's see. Hi, Christina. Hi, Kurt. Hi, Tremaine. So they are saying joint accounts, and then
Corey said name.
okay. So I don't know. I would say I agree with Brian. Let's do it jointly so we can take care of what's to take care of. But I want my own money, so.
I was gonna say, as a single woman and looking at generations of women in my family, that they always have drilled, baby, have your own. Old times, don't let the right hand see what the left hand is
That
doing.
man, my grandmother loved that
You know,
saying.
men ain't gonna tell you everything, don't tell them everything. That's why I'm single. I'm like, grandma. But I think that today's society is good when a woman does not lose her individuality of
Yeah.
who she is, what she's worked for, but will contribute to the home with her man. Now that I can't say Shawnee O'Neal was all right, like side stacking and investing.
But $20 million came up short.
Yeah, like I can't vibe with that. But yeah, so that's about why it was made many moons ago. But holding on to yours, him having an identity, not just I'm her paycheck, but contributing, providing, and then if he's got his fund, she's got her fund, it doesn't lose sight of who they are.
And then it also helps with communication too, because I don't want a grown man having to tell me everything he wants to buy. I don't care if you work for it and my bills are paid and you want to go buy a $200 pair of Jordans, go buy it. But when you broke, don't come dipping in mama's pot because mama got stuff to do and I know how to save and sit on my money, so you just have to wait till next time around.
She clapped and said,
I'm just saying.
see,
Just get the credit card while she sleeps.
What else?
Zoom stuff.
Now you just make sure you got your up on your.
And okay, so Kurt said.
Here, we have to speak up louder.
Okay, so you can't hear, speak up, guys. And then Kurt said, teamwork makes the dream work. And he is absolutely right. So he's thinking to do it together.
I said that too.
Yeah, he said it too. Okay, so on to the next question. Brad Harrison had gave this question. He said, ooh, this is good too. Let me adjust my glasses.
That one was a good one.
He said, this is a question from Brad. He said, why are men notoriously assumed to be cheaters in 2017? Women cheat just as much. Neither side respects relationships anymore. Do you agree?
Wait a minute, what happened on
So he says, why are men notoriously assumed to be cheaters all the
That's
time?
what I mentioned. Let me stop. Let me clarify that.
Clarify that, please.
I ain't trying to say everybody's all men's a cheater. It's just that we just are sexual. We sexual beings. That's the first thing we think about when we see you. We don't know your favorite color because we don't know you. So the first thing we think of is like, what can I do with her?
more that says
So,
men just get caught more.
nah, let's they get carried away. No matter that.
They get greedy.
Now, don't you say that.
But my thing is, why is it okay to cheat?
Sometimes we don't even
If we have an issue and you don't like me,
It's not okay to cheat.
or things that are going right, don't cheat on me, just walk away. Give me the option to say, okay, I don't want to deal with this, and walk away. Because if you cheat on me, I'm going ahead and incriminate myself. Because I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna hurt you.
But I mean, okay, let me go ahead and keep it real. If you feel like you got cheating tendencies and you like the booty that much, then don't get married. Don't get married. That's your fault. If you that's like if you like, okay, put it in. This is an analogy. If you like to switch up on cars, don't buy one. Go lease it. That way you can switch up. I'm just saying.
So Corey talking about leasing booty?
I'm just saying.
What?
You like to go out and hunch all the time. If you like to hunch, don't hunch. That means you won't hurt everybody else.
So now they eating, y'all. They drinking and they eating. They got drinks and they eating. The question again, so that those who are chiming in just now, the question again is, why are men notoriously assumed to be cheaters? Why are they automatically assumed cheaters?
I don't think they are automatically assumed.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they are.
They are.
We are natural.
It depends on the source.
Okay, so
We are natural hunters.
But she's saying people are
Automatically assumed. I don't-
Man, you're a cheater.
I don't automatically assume my husband's a cheater. He can go anywhere he wants to. I even trust him to go to a strip club. I don't care. I don't assume nothing until I get the facts. And he makes me go off. That's totally different. I gotta get the facts first before I throw some hot grits in your face. I gotta get the facts first.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'll do it. I'm just saying, I'm not going to assume.
But why are we promoting violence? You're
Because
going hot
you
grits.
cheat, that is what you are asking.
And that goes back to my point.
Okay,
You're supposed to pay
well-
attention to his symptoms at the beginning.
Okay, listen.
And what's the
Okay.
symptoms?
He cheating. He cheating.
Listen.
It's like a dude get mad.
What do we do?
Uh-huh.
And I'm playing devil's advocate
Mhm.
because I hear this a lot. What do we do with the women who do everything
Just cut it, brother.
to get a man, but the moment she says "I do," it stops?
No.
So when you are anticipating through the dating, she doing this and she doing that, she smell like this, and then all of a sudden, I'm married now, get out, don't play in my hair, stop, don't touch me, I gotta go to, what do you do? So when you allow your woman to know what you are presenting with, and we compatible because we here, but after I'm married, where they go? Her representative leaves, and then it's the hair tied up and the night cream on.
That's what you supposed to see.
That's what we said last week.
You supposed to see all that. You supposed to see all that before you. That's why I say all that dating shit is fake.
No, I think-
that dating shit is
So can
fake.
someone
'Cause
push
everybody
you
put
to
up-
cheat?
I want to see
Or
without
is
the
it
eyelashes
the
on. I want to
action
see
of-
3 tweaks of hair at the top. I want to see everything.
There's also you want to chime in.
I want to see.
Okay, chime in, Jasmine. All right.
So,
Talk about so they can hear you.
I get out of it.
So to me, side.
Okay, Jasmine's on the floor.
So pretty much like you gotta look at it like this. I think when it comes to somebody cheating, it's an insecurity within the person, because you get to a point to where that person no longer makes you feel comfortable or makes you feel good enough to where you feel like you don't have to be loyal no more. It's just like, for instance, like I've never cheated, You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do understand why men and women do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got dudes that are more loyal to their friends, male friends, than they are to your female. But it's kind of ignorant, it's kind of stupid because this is the female that you have sex with. It's the female that you want the closest to. She can do anything to you at any time. But what happens is when insecurity settles in, you're looking for a comfort. And that's for any man or for any woman. That comfort is. And that can be not even just from their relationship. That can be from a previous relationship. What type of relationship they have with their parents. What type of relationship they have with people. Like, it could be many different things. Cheating just don't come from just because I want to have sex with somebody. It's a lot deeper than that. But people don't look past that. They just looking at, oh, he cheated on me, he did. Okay, but why? You know what I'm saying? Why? And for instance, in the case of when a female switch up and when a female change, if you got a chick like that, if you can't be man enough to come to her and be like, look her, this is what you, now I'm not saying being demanding, but this is what you gonna do. Matter of fact, don't even do that. If you man enough, go ahead. If you feel like she's not dressing up or she's not doing what you wanted to, I feel like you ain't gotta make her, but you a man. Point it out. Point it out. Get up. Make her get up. Guess what? We about to get up. We about to go to the mall. I'm about to get your nails done, your hair done. And guess what? I paid for it, so that means I can mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
he gonna pay for it so he can mess it up.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta take, if you want control, you gotta take it. It's you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can chime off of that only because of personal experience. So with personal experience, when I was going through my depression and I picked up all this weight and I did not want to move and my husband loved me. He loved me regardless. But it got to a point to where he was losing the woman he fell in love with. So instead of him ridiculing me, he would make jokes. You look like you just came from the prison yard and you got to shake somebody. I mean, that's how he was saying. That's how he was saying I was dressing. So eventually I'm thinking, dang, do I look that bad? And when you finally open your eyes and go, oh, okay, wait. He's right. I am rocking these ponytails all the time with the over-bag shirts on and the big baggy jeans. So I do need to switch it up. I think what happens is a lot of women romance the wedding part of the marriage and don't know what she's getting into. I think that's the issue. You don't know that when you become a wife, you don't know when you become a wife that it's devil do your part. So that means if we're having an issue, we got to work it out. We got to fix it. Well, a lot of women don't understand that. A lot of women are not taught that. A lot of women are not taught, yeah, you got to get up every day and cook your man some food. I mean, he's got to be taken care of and provided for.
At the end of the day, to be serious, I know I do a lot, but for people need to realize that relationships is always changing, and I think where it goes wrong is where people get satisfied and comfortable. That's like in life. You get comfortable, that's where you're gonna be stuck at on a day-to-day basis. You get what I'm saying? You ain't gonna advance until you do something that's uncomfortable. So if you always constantly changing, I mean, you change every day. Every day you live, you're constantly changing, and your relationship needs to do the same. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the reasons why some people cheat, because we used to you doing one thing, and then you stop doing it. You got comfortable and satisfied.
Just stop dating.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like you forget that things change. It's a whole different ball game when you get married.
Okay, so this leads up to the next question. Do you think it's intimidating to be in the presence of an independent woman?
Ooh, that's sexy. I like that.
So Corey thinks it's sexy to be in the presence of an independent woman.
Man.
That is one of the number
depends.
one reasons.
It totally depends on the
Sure.
man. If the man is not independent for himself, then yes, it's intimidating.
Right.
No, that's
If a man
sexy.
is, but if a man make his own money,
That's sexy. That's sexy. Because at the end of the day, I'm not looking for somebody to, I mean, yes, it's my role to take care of you as a man. But just to know that I got to help me, if my leg broke and you can hold it down for me, that's some sexy shit.
no.
Joy was like, no,
You supposed to have me to do it.
No.
You put it on there.
No. You should be getting some insurance money.
If you date somebody as powerful as you are, out. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
Because
I'm
it's not
saying,
that
don't
man-
say,
That's why
Don't
you should
say-
be equally yoked
don't
with
say
the
if
person
you-
you marry.
Right.
no, but don't say if your leg is broke,
No,
I gotta take care of you, because that's not it.
Yeah, you
I mean, I'm gonna bring you
need to
something to eat.
That's what I'm talking about,
But you should be getting a check from somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Taking up off.
Joy is not into taking care of nobody.
And now here she is snapping on me like I said she got to take care of me when my leg broke. I know we go to Baptist.
You better watch us. You might
When you
That's the intimidating woman right there.
Okay. So, this is going to be a question for the women to answer, for the men to listen, and then you guys chime in. What do you guys think makes a man melt? What do you guys think makes a man melt?
It's open.
No, it's not PG. But hold on, before we answer that question, Aunt Pam said, when a man is insecure, they do not know how to deal with an independent woman. And that's so true. You are so true, Auntie. So, the question's on the floor. What do you guys think melts a man? Just to be vulnerable with a woman, melting her arms. What do you think?
We want to go down.
A man, first of all, you know, I mean, I date. I've never been married, so people be like, I can she said, but I do a lot of marriage retreats. I don't understand that one. That's like a nun giving marriage counseling. But it's chicken tender and fries. It really is. A man wants to be treated like we want to be treated. The only thing, the difference is they pee standing up. Real talk all day long. If you like warm rubs after you get out the shower, that man like warm rubs. We take the man's position and the head of the castle a little too, in the end we human. The more you do for him, the more he's willing to do. And the more you don't do for him, it's another one out there that'll gladly do it.
Yes.
So when you are in a relationship and you entwine, there is nothing off limits. There is nothing off limits. Okay?
Repeat that. Church and lazy.
There is
nothing off limits.
We're not talking birthday specialties. We're not talking, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Lean
Hold on. I think Kim needs to be sitting on. I think Kim needs to be sitting on the guy's side.
You know what?
She done got the guys caught up.
Seriously, you know, when you dating and you into someone, you build this with someone, if that man worships your body as a temple, you should appreciate his as a temple too. And if you don't understand it or you think it ain't right, make sure you in the shower with him to get out a clean.
Kurt said Kim speaking the truth. Shut up, Kurt.
If you got some issues with him, soak in the tub with him, right? You know, but this, oh my God, this ain't right. Let me tell you something. When a woman marries a man, he is supposedly the physical aspect of God in man form for a woman. So if man has jumped into, if God has jumped into a physical being of a man for you to worship, then why is it, oh my God, that's next. You two have a marital bond to unite spiritually under the honors of God as one.
Man, you gonna have 15 minutes in your
Kurt said call me a shy. Kurt, what do you want to say? My thing is, when I can speak for a married man.
Nurture that man.
I speak for my husband. To watch him melt is to know that I truly got his back no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what it is he's going through, he knows he has a rider. And to see him with that confidence that his woman has him no matter what, that's a turn on. That's a you know, shoot, I'm just gonna do
not afraid to get dirty.
So I honestly think men can melt in the right woman's arms. You're not gonna get that kind of melting if he's not getting that what he needs. If he's not getting that need melt, he's not gonna melt for you. So I think. And Aunt Pam said, that's right. Valerie said, preach on, girl.
Mind, body, and soul. When
Mind,
you
body,
take it
and
to a
soul.
man, mind, body, and soul, you have a lot more to deal with than his wallet.
Can I just speak to Kim's situation, talk about giving your man, if it's an issue, y'all need to take a bath? Yeah. If he that bad, baby, we not in the bed together.
I mean, some women are just, oh my God, it's your birthday. If that man's in the shower and you want to treat him, throw a dryer in throw a towel in the shower.
Throw a dryer.
Throw a towel in the dryer. If the little things mean so much, if he's had a rough day, last thing he want to hear is your mouth talking about when you gonna clean out your closet and the garage. Cater to him. Just give him silence. Give him peppering. Put him in the bed, his favorite meal with a remote. Baby, I'll be back later. Oh my God.
Well, okay, well, I'm currently dating a young man, and I agree with you, Kim. I was joking, but I agree with you. And for Valentine's Day, it wasn't about me. It was about him. Rose petals and, to the nine.
You a real woman.
Took care of him. And that's what's really important. That's what makes a man melt.
That's right.
And let him know it's not about, hey, what you get me. It's all about what I
But how did it make you feel?
Like a fool, but it's okay.
So hold on, we got viewers coming in. So Pamela says, I'm 58 and I can still make my husband say damn. You go, girl. That's why you my mama. That is why you my mama. And then Alex said, a woman who loves sports and is willing to try new things, adventures to help bring them together even more, having my back no matter what the situation is. And I agree with you, Alex. That is right. A man you're going to have silly putty in your hands if you show him you are a true rider. 27 years of experience.
I can't stand R. Kelly. But after he said, you remind me of a dream, I'm like, no, baby, I'm not no car. But when he said, homie, love a friend, when you can talk crap and talk mess when the football game's going, when you can get out there with your man and help him detail the car and grab the hose and spray him with the water, you ain't afraid to get wet, when you can sweat with your man, when you can cry with your man, and most of all, when you can pray for him and pray with him.
That's right.
You the homie, love a friend. And so many of us want to be cute, we want to be the sex kid, but we don't know nothing about a car. He doesn't know the car. Baby, what you doing? You gonna break this? What's that? The more he sees that you with him as a camaraderie, you his padre, not just his men.
Okay, so guys chime in. What makes you melt?
Now that we done said it all,
What makes you melt?
Girl Scout cookies on?
Right. Just crack my knuckles or something. What makes you melt, Corey?
Then you gonna start with me. I ain't even married.
What makes you melt with a woman?
No, just to know that I have somebody that has my back no matter what. I think that'll do it. In all aspects, sexually, naturally. You come to my room with some old pants. But it ain't you, lay me down, but she ain't put a slick right there.
So Kurt says, if your girl knows the sports and can play the sports with her man, she's one in a million. I ball with you. I ball with you. So do y'all want to answer that? Because I have a question. All right, go.
Mine is a little different. What makes me mad is a woman that allows me to be me and allows me to treat her the way that I want to treat her in a good way. She won't stop me from treating her good. Like a female that's going, she's,
This is so sweet.
Match.com.
This is so sweet.
Have these girls at the table taking notes.
That was sweet. Oh, look, you got a bunch of hearts up here.
His inbox will be fine.
Next question.
Okay, next question.
Somebody said,
I want some hearts.
you
Okay, so
Yeah, you shouldn't feel like a fool because you did that for the man you love. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Christopher. That was so nice. Okay, so we got a question on the table from the viewer. All right, Tamika says, I have a question. So what does it mean for a man to lead or be a leader to his family? I would love to have the answer for the women's perspective and the men's perspective. So what she's asking is, what does it mean for a man to lead or be the leader of his family? What does that mean?
That one of these for women or?
Well, she wants both of our perspectives.
And then one of the women that ain't, what she bites in there, chicken and waffle.
Mike, what do you think? What do you think it means for a man to be the leader of his family?
Married for 17 years, you know.
Oh, she's speechless, y'all. What does it mean for a man to be a leader of his family? What does that mean to you?
Provider.
Yep.
Father.
Yep.
A good father.
Mhm.
What's
his name?
What's she Let Asha in. Let Asha in.
And I'm Aisha. I'm not Asha, y'all.
We keep calling her Asha. We gave her another name, y'all. It's Asha.
I hate being
She hate being on the spot. Somebody got put her on the spot. Okay, Mika, what do you feel is the definition of a leader, a man being a leader of his family?
A man being a leader, well, I mean, he steps up to the plate, no matter what position that is. I mean, the dynamics of everybody's household is different.
Right.
But for mine, my husband is a breadwinner, supporter, like she said, a homie. So for my household in particular is all I can speak of. Basically, I won't say that I am subservient to the point of being, I'll say this, I have a voice, but I let my man lead the way.
Boom. Ooh, yeah, she just touched my spirit with that. Yes, let him be. The definition of a man being a leader is let him be a man. Let him. Do you know how sexy it is when he takes charge? Girl, oh my God, if we in a problem and I'm sitting there with tears in my eyes and he's telling me, baby, we got this. Y'all done made me shout on that. Oh, y'all done made me shout on that. Let him be a man. Come on, ladies. We gotta let our men be a man.
I think at the end of the day, allow a man to be a man.
That's it.
Period.
If you trust him and encourage him, just
But
trust
wait a minute.
him.
Even if he messes up, he's human. Even if he messes up, have his back. Let him know, hey, you know, it didn't work out. Let's learn from our mistakes. But we can do this together. Let him be a man.
And when it doesn't work, don't beat him down.
Don't beat him down.
Don't beat him down.
Love on him. You know, baby, it's all right, sweetie.
This society, black and
Remind him. Put it on them first and then remind him.
This society, early on when we was burning the bras and women's rights and yes, we want the right to go to the army and yes, we want the right to go to war and I want to be in the boardroom with you and we're equals. I understand that to a part. We want the money, we want the boardroom, we want the position, but it is like she said, and I loved it. It is nothing like being a queen to a king. I don't want to be. I want to find the right man that can hold that position.
Because even though I know I can do it, but
yes, I don't mind wearing the skirt. I let you wear the pants when you can submit to daddy.
oh, she said the word. I got one.
He listens. He sees my ABC, but he's gonna be
The D. Oh, I'm sorry.
but he's not gonna speak.
Oh.
That's on my level.
Oh.
The thing is to find the man who is qualified, who understands that you're gonna be by his side if he fails or if he succeeding, and he's not so stuck in his ego that he doesn't understand or appreciate when you're trying to allow him to be.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. And then Pam says it means to love and respect. Let's see.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay, so
Good advice.
yeah. Before we move, anybody else have anything? We got another question on the floor.
What the guy say?
Okay, what do y'all say about it? What does it mean to you to lead? You speak, Brian. 27 years ago. You speak, B. Speak, B.
Man, talk about it.
To be a leader and to run my household, because I know I have a partner who will back me up in whatever decision that she trusts me to make. And even if she thinks that it's a bad decision or question it a little bit, we'll at least sit down and talk about it to even give me a chance to rethink it or be like, nah, I think this is it and we're gonna go with it. And she'll ride it out until either it goes like I said or like I thought it was gonna go, or even if it failed, then we'll sit down and be like, okay, what did we do wrong? What happened here? And then we'll work on, fixing it for the next time and make sure we don't make that mistake again. But just to know that you have a partner that at least got your back and won't shoot down everything that comes out your mouth. It's like, that sounds stupid, we're not gonna do that. No, she'll entertain whatever because she trusts me to make decisions for my family and know that I'm not gonna put them in harm's way.
How did y'all get
That was my man, y'all. Did y'all know that?
26 years and for a long time being friends, you know what I'm saying? And to have conversations past everything else to kind of really get to know each other. She knows that I'm serious about my family. I will pop somebody in the head for messing with my kids,
Strike it from
my
the
wife.
strike it.
No, don't strike it. And she knows that my family comes first, whether it's my kids or her. She knows that when I make a decision, it's them in mind, even over myself, because I'm taking care of my house.
That's a leader right there, because he said even over himself. He's thinking about his family. Guys, I see why I love this man. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
You got in a hotel, don't you start
Right.
with
Who does sweat?
and I just did your head.
Okay, all right. So we got another question. How would a man feel when a woman steps up and keeps them going when he cannot pull his weight for no reason of his own? So what she said is, say for instance, and we had that scenario happen. That's how our story got started. When we took in the kids and our business failed and we lost everything. When I say everything, we lost savings accounts, cars, house, everything. And he had to move us. Our family of, 9 of us? Our family of 9 in a 2-bedroom apartment. And he lost everything. And I was the only one working. She's asking, how does that make a man feel when I have to hold it down until he can get it together?
How does it make the woman feel?
How does it make the man feel? How does it make you feel? So reverse it. What do you guys think how a man feels if we got to step up to the plate? So we're thinking like a man. If they want to hear it, then they'll rebuttal.
I'm sure most, I won't say most, because there are some who don't care, but most men probably don't want to be in that position. They're probably in that position because of some type of circumstance. But the point is, what are they doing about getting out of that situation? Is it maybe a temporary storm? But I think as long as they have that partner, like you said, the partner who is strong, the partner that is equally yoked, that they know has their back, they're going to be confident that everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, that's right. So she's saying as long as you have a partner that has your back and can work through this storm with you, then the man would feel confident to know that he's going to get through this and the storm is not going to last always and he's going to be back on his feet. I think that's a very good point. Who else has a point on that?
It really depends on what woman you have that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Because if you have a real woman that has your back, no matter what I mean by that, while you're down, not only is she holding it down for you, but she's uplifting you and encouraging you every day.
Not beating you down.
And not beating you down. I think that makes a whole lot difference.
And Kurt says you better know you have a ride or die chick on your side.
Right.
And that's
It
right.
runs both ways.
If you didn't, you're gonna find out right.
Oh, you're gonna find out. All hard times is going to let you know who your partner
I
is.
think you can
And I'm
have,
wrong.
but the woman has to understand that it's a 1 and 2 connection. Because I have seen in some instances, you have that until her sister chimes in. Girl, that's been too loud. Her girlfriend chimes, girl, he's just, girl, man, forget him, come out with us, get a new man who's a real man. This man is trying to do everything. He already feels down and trodden, but the family is putting pressure. Girl, don't be no fool. You know, so it's like,
So let's see. Pam said he has to feel down, but that proves that together they can conquer the world, and she's right.
I think outside influences can put an influence
Yes.
on it too.
Okay, so
And I'm not married.
Constance says she can't hear us at all. She's not getting any out of it. Can you hear us? I hope y'all can hear us. Okay, Curtis says real women are hard to find.
That's a paragraph.
Okay, I have a good thing.
Okay.
It's one thing if the woman is acting as my proxy in my absence, but it's a completely different situation if I have failed as the man in our relationship, and she then has to take over the role take over for my failure to fill my role.
All right. Woo! Hey.
From the one brought us in.
All right, Devon. Yes. Okay. Okay, then Christopher says it depends because if she makes him feel like a failure and kick him with her actions towards him, then it would destroy him. But if he knows she has his back and will not abandon him in the trenches, then it will empower him even more. And he's telling the truth because that was our situation. That was it. I had to hold my man down. I went to work crying. I was hurt. I was wounded. We was dealing with so much. You know, the kid's mom had died. I done took in all these girls. So now I got to be mamas to all these girls. I didn't know if I was coming or going. My feelings was hurt. My husband is wounded. He's broken. But that's the last thing I want to do is to kick my partner while he's down. Why? Because we're on this ride for life. This is us. Ride or die.
But then you gotta look at it, and it's what Kim was saying. You know how you survived that situation? Because you didn't go running around telling it.
Everybody. You are so right.
That ain't everybody.
Nobody knew it until after we got over our storm.
Because let me tell you
Real
something.
talk.
Had it been my man, I'd be like, baby, put your car in and out the garage every day like you're going to work.
There you go. There you go. Right. I love the way Joy thinks. I love it.
Because a true relationship is between two people.
It is right.
That's right. And A. Pam said a real woman knows how to shut the door and stop running her business outside of the home. That will kill a relationship. That's what kills a lot of the relationships. So it goes back to us, you know. Well, okay, so I know I never really reached out to anybody, but it still is, instead of calling it running your mouth, and I'm playing devil's advocate, why is it hard? Why is it wrong to reach out? Why come we can't talk to somebody just to say, I have to relieve this pressure? I can't do this by myself. And he's in a headspace where he can't hear what I'm saying and I'm crying out for help. I'm hurting.
You might have that one person, but that person has to be a trustworthy person.
Am I right?
Now, yeah, you can. I don't even know if you have to talk to nobody because you can take everything to the Lord.
Well, that's true. That's true.
You can take
That's
everything
true.
to Him. But and then who you gotta understand, whoever you talk to, baby, they got a mouth too.
Yeah.
This day, loyalty is not understood.
Man, oh my God. Loyalty is a lost art.
Many a times, your girlfriends, even your family, you know, it's sad in this day and age. You can't share what your man has done for you. Oh, girl, look what I got. Because we're going to take it notes. Oh, he doing that for her? He doing that for her? And yes, and the moment that you slip, then they learn what he's doing wrong. Oh, he did that to you? You're not getting a venting box. But you getting people who are planning and scheming to come up around you and come to the man. She talk about you all the time. If you was mine, you wouldn't do this. You would, and they use everything this woman has poured out to you for comforting against you, and wound up trying to intercede in what you have.
So Brent Barnett says, I have 5 men I speak to about my marriage. They're all like-minded and married, but there are certain things you just don't take outside of your marriage. I should be able to go to my spouse about my hurt, even if they're the ones who hurt me. Oh, high five me, Brent. High five me, Brent. I like that. He's saying that he should be able to, even if I hurt him, he should be able to come to me and tell me what that hurt is. I should be able to take that as a... You shut up. Okay, I ain't heard them. Next question. Are men capable of being romantic, and what do they perceive romance to be?
Yes.
Well, go ahead now.
Listen up, man.
Listen up, men. So, okay. Who can men be romantic?
I'm ready for that rebuttal. I'm ready for that.
Again, the questions keep categorizing. All men are not the same.
Yeah, all men are not the same, but
I'm ready for
some
the
men
rebuttal.
but
Anybody got
Yes,
nothing?
we can be romantic. Can you be woman enough to receive it? Because not everybody can.
That's true. High five.
But wait a minute. Not
You'll
only
have
that.
something now. You'll have something to want to open up the door, pull out a chair over and that be like, that's some weak.
What? Yes.
That's them 1998 babies. They got nothing to do with anybody wanting
I was going to say it depends on how the woman presents herself. Don't be like a hoe and expect to get romantic. You know, that's be romantic to you because that's how
You can't romanticize a hoe.
You can't romanticize.
You can't convert a hoe to a housewife. Wait a minute, hold on. So you saying it is what it is?
they trying to convert hoes into housewives.
Take a hoe to a housewife?
You can't do it.
Ain't that
That's how you
nuts?
present yourself.
Y'all don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. I mean, don't ask me how I know, but I'm just saying.
For the level of romance, it depends on how you present yourself to us.
Okay, so Curtis says, what makes things romantic is what comes from your heart, not the amount of money you spent, but the amount of thought that you put into it. Well, I mean, sometimes, come on, sometimes, you know, after 15 years and you still buy me a card, I mean, dang, I ain't worth a $2 rose. I mean, I understand that it's not always worth about the money, but sometimes it's like what you're telling me is that you're not putting a lot of thought into me. That's what you're saying.
And keep your gift card.
Keep your damn gift card.
It's like, I look at it like this.
Sometimes
All right, Dez is speaking, y'all. The room must go quiet.
Speaking.
I look at it like this.
What you look at?
Like romance is like getting revenge on somebody. Like when, if you if somebody that you don't like, if you don't like somebody, like you gonna think of the most craziest shit to do to them. You gonna think of the most vengeful shit to do to them. You gotta do the same way to romance. You gotta flip the same way.
Yes.
You gotta think.
You gotta be real deep about it.
You gotta think about everything that they like, everything they want. You gotta listen to it first. And you gotta come at it. You gotta come. It's like you taking the vengeance out on them. Like I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna get you so good.
It's a brown ginger ale talking. He got his stuff. It's a brown ginger ale.
You done made 6 women draw.
He did that like pop.
CoachDez.com. All right.
You don't want no one to love you.
Okay, so Brent's got a good one. Brent said, for a man, the root of romance is respect. For a woman, romance is found in the relational contract. I want to be respected, and she wants to know that I hear, see, and know her. Y'all really just being real deep tonight. All right. Okay. And Curtis says, what makes things romantic is what comes from the heart. Oh, we already read that one. Okay. And not the amount of money. And Albert said roses do die. Thank you, Albert. So don't keep buying me roses. And then let's see. Okay, we got another comment here. I lost it. Okay, another question. Okay, men. Wonder if your lady has worked all day and you are not working and you're at home, and she has to come home to clean because you ain't done nothing.
No. Now, I will say that. It's not no different from my grandfather. You will not cook. You will come home and I will treat you like the queen that you are.
Whatever.
Because if you out there hustling just like I am, just the way I want to come home and be treated like a queen, it will be paid back. I will cook. I will cook. I will clean. You know what I'm saying? I will hold it down. So the only thing you have to do is come home and take a hot bath and relax and enjoy your day.
I think the most depressing
Feed you
thing.
and put you to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well,
The most depressing thing you can do is come home, and I've done this. Come home, you anticipate,
Man.
you get off the road, you look, and your TV is hooked up to an Xbox. It smells like a dirty sock convention. You're looking dehydrated, and you see Marie calendars. You be like, damn. I mean, you just want somebody that's like, hey, that puts you in the mindset.
Albert said the house better be clean. We beating him up. Albert, you better explain yourself.
Is he married?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's married.
And then Kurt told me to calm down. I can't help it. I love your brother. Let's see. Connie said, I will marry that man that can afford separate, equal as lavish living quarters. Y'all know a man that can handle that. Ooh, she. She said, y'all better be. She can't hear us.
Oh.
Connie, I'm sorry, Connie. I'm sorry you can't hear us. Everybody else can hear. I don't know what's going on.
Closed caption or something. You got closed caption?
I don't know who gave me this question. It's a little weird. It's making me blush. But it's
When we come back, grown folk moment.
okay. This is
That's getting fun.
okay. All right, y'all. It's about to get real in here. It's about to get real.
I want to know it. There you talking.
Does a woman's scent really turn a man on?
Ooh, yes. You're like a damn wild animal. Just rub your back against the wall so I can smell it. Look for you. I want to go looking for you. Ain't that like a woman's scent?
It done got hot here.
I ain't talking about regular scent. You know, her being, her scent,
Her soul scent.
the essence.
Why y'all close his eyes? Why y'all close his eyes?
I gotta get smell like hell yeah. Smells like peaches on here.
Like when she walked by and she was like, woo!
What is praying for you in her head? I know she is.
Lord,
I know she is.
I should smell it. I should smell your scent past the fried chicken.
Oh, God.
I should point you out in a 1,000,000 woman march. That's some shit I'm talking about. There's my boo over there. 15th row. Section 1A.
Corey is out his mind.
Nosebleed. I heard you.
I don't think so either.
That's beautiful.
You saw her past the locker room. That baby got
No, I ain't trying to say that. I ain't saying no past the curve. It's just like fish. Let me get
your ass
it
down
right.
like
Some
a bunny.
people like that fishes, man. I don't like the fish.
Albert is cracking up.
I gotta try your ass down like a Brent blood.
That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm talking
So,
about.
so rebuttaling from the women, does that creep you out that they are? I'm gonna creep you out.
I feel like this.
Well,
If my dog gets a hold of the drawer, I have a little shit too, and I've noticed that he's a male, and there's something about little dogs with underwear, and I've talked to other women. All dogs. So yeah, so I understand we are animals. So if it does something to the little domestic little dogs, you know, because it really makes me mad, and it's unfortunately it's just my underwear in the house. He don't come with my son's underwear, or you know, when there's been a man in my life, he don't come to that. It's all of my underwear. So I'm thinking from a man's point of view, or an animalistic, then it's a pheromone. It's something there. or mentor, but
When I think about smell, I mean,
chemical
I
That would mean something negative.
no.
don't think anything negative, but I'm just saying, if he comes in from basketball, that's not a sexy smell to me. I just know.
You gotta go wash.
But no,
Go wash.
they got, that's Savage.
I feel like Versace when I
There's a Savage. This one. Wait a minute, okay, there's a cologne called Savage.
Okay.
Savage cologne, guys.
Oh my God.
What it smell like?
Jesus have mercy.
I gotta get a bottle of this.
It's Savage, y'all.
It's for the men.
Savage.
Savage, y'all.
Jill's, Macy's, any of them. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There was a young man that go to my church and he sprayed it on himself. And I mean, it was probably 2-3 hours before he came to the where we was at. And I smelled. I said, "Boy, what's that cologne you got on?" I know that smell. He said, "Oh, it's about." I said, "I knew it." I mean, you can smell it. God knows.
But you know, everything don't agree with your chemistry.
You ain't lying, but let me take this thing here.
They must look at the DNA of men.
Oh, it's got dog in it.
Does it really?
Any dog can wear it.
I got a dog.
No, she can't.
So any dog, according to Joy, can wear this.
Now move on. I ain't no damn dog. Oh,
But that's a vibe.
yeah. That's not fun. We should do this at the house. We did just like it. I saw this on Sunday too.
Quantum reviews and hot topics.
Okay, so,
Terrible place.
all right, Stephanie okay, let's see. Albert said you almost went to church over that one. Okay, Stephanie Sims sent this question to me. She says, with so many single parent homes, why is it so hard for men to commit?
Woo! The Three Musketeers. That's good.
Women supposed to answer that? I'm ready for it.
No, committing what? No
From the men, why is it so hard for men to commit? Why it depends on who that man was raised by. Because if you raised to be a real man, you shouldn't be afraid to be committed. You should be afraid.
Kids, no kids.
And also too,
it don't matter.
committing too. Not like I said, not everybody's committing material.
Yeah.
Great man on that.
Go ahead.
For one, it's like a house. When you building a house, like
The foundation.
if you build a house on sand, meaning that was your fuck buddy for the moment, and then y'all had a baby together, and then you expect that nigga to be your husband,
Preach, boy.
you know what I'm saying?
Say that.
You that's stupid on your part, because you already know what you built it off of. Y'all was fuck buddies, and then y'all
Remember
had a baby, and then you expect for that nigga to be your husband.
Why?
He wasn't looking to be your husband at first. He knew what the foundation was.
Because you realize that some symptoms.
Is that it's simple?
If you know the symptom of a fuck boy and a potential party, just run it all out. Let us know. Because I'm not a million of fuck boys and
Let me say this. Can y'all stop saying L?
This is real talk. Now, let me tell you something.
This thing got hot in her. It's hot topic.
Let me tell you something.
what's the symptom?
It's the symptom.
Which
That's
one?
what I said last week.
Okay.
How you gonna get mad at him committing and everything?
How do we know what's what?
You ain't pay attention. Like, okay,
No.
I'm gonna say this again, like last
No.
week. Okay,
No, that's
like you urging on this boy. Okay, he get you pregnant. Now you knew damn well.
So we don't know until the pregnancy
Now let me
comes
tell you
from a man to
something.
a
If he couldn't afford it, if he's buying somebody else's bed to hurt you on, then how you expect him to pay child support later on down the line?
But let me
If he
tell you
couldn't
something.
afford to.
I don't agree with that.
I'm confused.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Let me
Why don't you
say.
agree with that?
I'm gonna tell you.
People show their symptoms of who they are before you meet them.
That's not true.
Sometimes symptoms are small.
That's not true.
And y'all overlook the symptoms.
That's not true. They sent a representative.
Thank you.
They lied to you. They lied to you. This boy sold me a whole dream, and I never woke up till the Negro till the Negro really showed me his bank account, which was on -0.
So let me say this. Let me say this.
They always pretend This the illusion of the water. It ain't the real water.
But check this out.
It's an illusion.
Check this
You
out.
know this is wet,
You know how you
but
get
doggone
past
you ain't tasted it yet.
But you know how you get past it? It takes time.
Right.
See, obviously, you must gave up. Because if it's the bank account,
Sean, right,
if it's a
right,
bank
F
account
boy,
short,
they
then
threw
you
that
can
around a
pay
lot.
the short-
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That ain't true. You can live a life for a long time. I dated a man for, hold on, slow down to his speed, because I'm about to move.
No.
Slow down.
Okay,
Understand this?
Uh-huh.
I dated a man from 14 to 19. Guess what? Then we got married at 19. And guess what? Then the real nigga showed up. So from 14 to 19, I never knew who that real nigga was until the 19th.
Probably
I was
because you didn't use your
19.
peripheral vision.
No, because I was sheltered. I didn't know the
That's
secret.
why you should blame it. Because this
So
short
it
term.
wasn't no whining and no lying.
Tanya said,
It was a dog.
what he said, a man is only going to treat you the way you allow for him to treat
Exactly. He
you.
whining
If you are okay with being a fuck buddy, and it was her, don't expect anything more.
Well, that's right.
So let me say this. This is one thing I've been wanting to say.
The Art of War, part 2.
Right.
They can know it all the words of the great song.
I say this. I learned the game from a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can connect with women so easily. But the one thing that I found out in my 31 years of living, men and women are very much the same. It's a thin line between men and women. They do the same shit that niggas do. Just like how a nigga walk up to you and holler at you. If you look cute, you got a fat ass, you got nice titties, cute face, he won't talk to you. He gonna
I might be real, Dad. Be real if you want to.
A chick gonna do the same thing, but see, that's the thing. See, the thing is that the things that women do not get revealed. Women do the same thing. I done had bold women walk up to me and they like me because of what I look like, how I talk, or what I say, what kind of car I drive, what kind of clothes I got on. But you don't know nothing about me.
No, it's a
They wanna be with me, they wanna be married to me. You don't know me. And I tell any women, like any sign, if you want me, you gotta earn my heart. You can't just walk up to me because you bad, because you dope, because you call. I done had them. I done already done that. If you want me, you gotta prove yourself. I tell any chick, I'm like college. You gotta go through 4 years. You can't just get the degree and tell me this ain't the bride. This is
That's what I'm saying. It always takes time.
So that's a good question, though.
Don't jump in as a woman because
Learn the person.
That's what
But
we
my
talked
thing
about
is,
last
really,
time.
though,
Honestly.
honestly,
But that's what I talked about last time because remember we said women naturally fall in love quicker than what men do.
We emotional.
Exactly.
Albert says Dad's is sexual chocolate. But honestly, my thing is, I don't. Okay, so rebuttaling from what Desmond said. I'm sorry. I don't believe that women and men are alike. I don't. We were raised totally different. Women were raised to be nurturers. We were raised to love. We was raised to take care of things. We were raised to be that, romantic. Men were raised to be divide and conquer.
But I think so.
But so we don't go at it superficial. We don't go at it superficial. You got, my husband tells a story all the time. When I first met my wife, I didn't look at nothing else but her behind. She had a big bow on her behind, and that's what attracted me to her. He's telling the truth because when I met him, I'm all googly-eyed and oh my God, he's so sweet and it's not superficial.
No, but hold on. But what else did you know about him besides what you saw?
No,
She was.
But I know, but
it was his conversation.
Exactly. His conversation. Exactly. What did you know about Brian before then? What he said to you, he could have ran game. It's like a chick. A chick, it's just like I'm an insecure guy and I feel like I'm ugly and some very beautiful female comes up to me and starts talking to me. I'm flabbergasted because now I'm like, damn, like she want to talk to me. She giving me conversation. She running a game on me, but she knows that I'm a millionaire. She running a game. Men and female do the same thing. That's the thing. We find ways to how we so segregated and separated, but we a lot of the same. We just do different stuff, but we look at it in different lights. we a lot of the same. We just do it in different ways.
No such thing as Sophia. No
I think
such
both of you all are putting that every female is like this, every male is like
Exactly.
this.
Everybody's
No,
different.
everybody is different. Because now I'm running game. Niggas gonna play me. But you know, I think women and men. I mean, it depends on who you are.
I mean, to be honest
But
with you, like
everybody shows, everybody, because like I said, this is where it goes back, because when you're dating, to me, everybody's putting a false advertisement.
That's what I'm saying. Your representative.
So that's what I'm saying.
But your representative will show all the way up until I get you.
But check this out.
And then that's
But then
when
something
the real
but that representative can have flaws though. And those little small flaws are what people overlook because we're so busy looking at the big representation of what you bring.
Okay, so
Terrence
is chiming in and he says, a real man will do what is purposeful to continue to secure his manhood. The commitment will be led by example.
You wouldn't be busy smoking weed.
You're not smoking weed like Terrence. We don't judge.
Oh, I just want to know the symptoms of
Like
F-boy.
a crackhead. Like a crackhead. It might take you a while, it might take you a year to catch on to what a
I
crackhead is
don't
doing.
know.
What a
What
crackhead
is
shows
the
you small
difference between
symptoms.
F-boy and what?
You know what I'm saying? Alcohol will show you small symptoms.
Fuck boy. I mean,
People can function with alcohol. I see people drive with gin and juice.
Oh, that's a good question. We got a good question on the floor. So Kim is asking, if you guys can chime in, who's watching, what is the difference between an F-boy and a real man?
That's what's gonna be. That's all our conversation.
I don't know,
I will
y'all.
never. No, I'm telling you what it is. I'm never gonna worry about you meeting my mama. I'm never gonna worry about taking you out to feed you or anything unless it's Taco Bell or McDonald's around the street from the hotel room.
It's a millennium level of it.
Right. And a man's gonna make sure. I want to know who you are mentally before we do anything else, or even spend money on.
Did you go to the bathroom?
Conversation is dope, though. His conversation is dope, though,
I'm
y'all.
gonna treat you in the sense of
He wants to know who you are mentally.
If
Mentally.
you're a jump on, then you're gonna know.
It was a sound.
Like for instance, females, like I am a single male, all right, and I'm working around women all day. But no woman has been in my house because I know at the end of the day, my grandfather taught me my bed is made for my queen, and I will never disrespect her by bringing another thought in my bed.
So where you gonna meet him at?
You always on motel shit.
But that's what I'm saying, because I carry myself like that, I don't.
Yes, APM said we need old school people here the next time. We will do that, yes.
What? She comes in the old school.
Well, you know, that's the baby boom. That's the baby boom. That's the baby
Like
boom.
old
Yeah, we go.
Child life.
Terrence is how life, and we love
Terrence
it.
a young
Anthony
boy.
says symptoms of a fuckboy calling himself a real ninja. And why won't date you, won't get to know you either. So F-boy, like Brian said, it's jump off. That's it.
And you know the difference.
And we gotta teach.
all the women.
And that's
One of my conversations
our whole.
about sex with you, then that's all I want. I don't care how your name is, what your favorite color is. None of that.
Boom, it's right there. Thread counts high. You don't lay around with this, they stab.
Like, do you prefer?
Okay, so Sean says the instinctive difference between men and women is that women seek a man that will provide and protect. Men seek women to satisfy carnal needs. Do y'all agree?
No.
What was that question again?
The instinctive difference between men and women is that women seek a man that will provide and protect. Men seek women to satisfy carnal needs.
Nah. Sometimes.
Because I sound like a blow-up doll. That's all he's...
No. That's not what
I don't want to be a blow-up doll. Okay, Albert says a real man handles business and takes pride in his responsibilities. A F-boy just F people's life up and make excuses.
That's like, bro. Leave him with a bad weave and bad credit.
Bad weave and bad credit. Leave the F-boys alone. That's our public service announcement for tonight.
I like it.
Leave the F-boys alone. They leave you with bad weave and bad credit.
You said bad weave?
Bad
Weave.
weave and bad credit. If you have bad weave, don't see the bishop.
That's not. Don't you bring a mixing.
Bleed mix.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so before we close out our show, what do you have questions to us? What questions do you all have?
Not Corey.
Oh, damn. We're going to generate the rest of the questions.
What question?
Okay, I got a fun question. Why do some women get upset when men stare at you, but you are wearing clothing to where it over exaggerates what you have? Okay, case in point. That's like you wearing some liquid leggings and you got an elephant print in between your legs. And
I'm going to see a gynecologist.
Don't wear liquid leggings with an elephant print, ladies.
Why should I be upset?
The devil is
That
a
goes with
lie.
breasts and everything. If you got a shirt
So
that where I can-
Corey's question is, ladies, why do you all get upset if you're wearing the revealing clothes to make the men stare at you, and then when they stare, you get upset?
I don't think women necessarily wear the clothes for men. They wear them for themselves.
Right, and I'm gonna piggyback off of Tamika. I'm sorry. When I lost my weight, honey, boo-boo, and I could get in them jeans that make your booty sit up and the heels to make your calf muscles
And this is
pop,
what you said.
I was not doing that for nobody else. I like the way Vonda looked. My strength was mean.
But you
I like my strength. That doesn't give you a right to eye gouge me. It doesn't give you a right to eye
Let me
gouge me.
say this. Let me say this. It's like Cat Williams said. You cannot go in the club and say fuck everybody and expect not to get fucked. Because you gonna get the eye, except the eye. That's what the eye's for. It's gonna look. If you look good, you should expect
But
the
my
eye.
thing is, if you gonna look, but don't
Now I ain't trying to
don't eye screw me. Don't.
ass screw you.
If I'm walking and you all like, don't do that. Just be like, damn,
It ain't gotta be extra.
I don't be extra with it.
That's called
Grab me
stalking.
when I don't know if you watch
Now I don't
my
grab, you don't grab nobody.
No, you grab me. I am taekwondo anyway.
That
I expect you to drink at me and you
is
make.
called sexual harassment. Right, don't grab me. That's
No.
in all 50 states. I just said, look.
You just look at her.
Cause shut up.
She on
I'm old and hormonal. I'm a grown woman doing big girl. But there is a thin line. It's a thin line. I have the freedom of me. I do. But and it's now like I'm an Instagram shopper. But some of the things that they say, all the little boutiques. I mean, if I'm sure mesh down here, one diamond where the crotch is, all this out and laces all the way up the back, and you see where my butt's sweating at. You can't. I mean,
I am not wearing that.
look, Derby is coming up.
I'm not wearing
Save
that.
your money and just watch the women go into these galas. Okay? I understand when you have lost love of yourself, you can't expect to be appreciated as a trophy if you coming in looking like shattered glass. And I'm me, and I love my sister. She makes t-shirts. It's a difference, and I think we as older women need to teach and school the young girls. Cause Lord, I'm gonna raise my hand. Honey, when biker shorts came out, who wasn't in Shawnee Park? How you doing?
But notice, but I was saying
We
this,
didn't know
notice
no better.
when you wore biker shorts back then, and I'm a witness to this, it's totally different now, because when I say, I'm not saying like you can't put on anything. Yes, you can put that on. Because now a Texas woman can put on leggings and you can wear a long shirt, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is, but I'm not
Men, and what I'm saying, you just said it. Men love a
Little
bit
mystery.
left to the imagination.
But I'm saying nowadays,
Ain't nothing sexier
you got a
than
girl
a-
walking around with a tank top and some liquid leggings on, and you get mad when you like, well, Lord.
Albert said women who dress like that has no self-respect.
Ain't nothing like a sundress. The number one sexiest thing in Vogue.
That is an equation that we are still trying to figure out.
Is that sundress with the sun that peaks the silhouette. You can't see. And the wind's moving when she's walking, and no sandals.
It's fighting up on the one way. It's one way.
That sun, and it just
But wait, remember you said the booty looked like two midgets fighting up like this? Why, Jesus? Why, Lord?
Show out,
I'm saying.
Right.
Now you have women who dress.
Yes, just a little imagination.
Over-exaggerate.
He will seek the truth by any means. Oh, speak to me. Turn
Hey, what did
time.
James
Seek
say?
the truth. He said men want just a little imagination because he's going to seek the truth himself.
Woo.
Oh,
Let me
this
see
wise
you.
king loves a sundress and she smells like love spell.
See,
All right, Kim, your timeline is popping, baby. All right, now. Okay, so ladies, before we end out, what questions do you have for the men?
We ain't got nothing for them. They don't wore us out.
So I think the men have worn us out today. I think the men.
If you have it all and you know it's all, why is it still hard to commit?
If you have it all and you know you have it all, why is it hard for y'all to commit?
Oh, I can answer that.
Let him answer first, right?
You talking about like career-wise and financial-wise if I have it all?
You done
You have it all. You got
Because I
to
refuse to
thinking.
share it with somebody who is not worthy enough to share it with me. I'm not going to waste my time and my energy sharing it with somebody that's not
If
worthy.
you know you got it all,
And I have it all, but
and no,
I'm
in
not
her,
sure.
in her,
I've been saying that. That's what I said.
coming out like fuckboy Stimpton.
Nah,
Right.
I'm saying she's presenting mind, body, and soul. You don't wait it out. It ain't sinking. She's holding you down. She's got it where it is. She's ambitious, and you still
Still trying to seek love.
ah,
No. Then that depends on that man because that's him. That all depends on how he's set
okay.
up.
Y'all the representatives.
Y'all the representatives. We got the representatives of the men here, so come on, men, chime in. The question on the floor is, if you are a man that has it all, career, you have it all, the hat, the toys, the trophy lady on your arm, why is that not enough for you? Why is it hard for you to commit?
Can I speak?
Speak, coach.
Let me speak.
You
I always say love is like a business. And you're going to look at men, especially men, that's how we look at love and relationships. A lot of men do. So even though she's on your arm, even though she is, you know, she's everything, she's presentable, she got her own and all of that, you still looking at the value of the business and her business, which is her love and who she is and everything of that sort. And depending on what time she put in, which, you know, which I've been through, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a business. You looking at her like an investment. See, when you to a point to where you got everything going for yourself and you got a lot of things going on, you don't want that to stop. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have a child too. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that into account. Like myself, I have a daughter, so when I look at a female, like you're not just a female I'm talking to. You're not an investment. You're not just an investment in money and business. You're an investment in the time. A commodity that I can't get back. So men, when they looking at you and they talking to you, sometimes you do gotta prove yourself because at this point you gotta figure out what's gonna get to him. You gotta figure out, hey, okay, you gotta look at him like a business. Say I'm the CEO of Walmart. Okay, how can I get to the CEO of Walmart? How can I make him give me a deal? You know what I'm saying? And most women don't want to do that because a lot of women are too prideful. But if you really want something, it's just like a female. If she ain't got a lot of money, she work at Walmart, but she want them shoes from Dillard's, she gonna find a way. She gonna save up her money. She gonna wait till 6
see
times.
that it's a Mercedes. You drive it, it purrs like a Mercedes. That engine is prime. What prevents the man from saying, that's what I want? It's that I'm gonna go look around and go,
Let me speak on the level of that man. If you got Dodge Neon money, don't come to a Mercedes dealership.
Let me speak on it. She said a person.
And Albert said that's because women get that. Albert said that's because women give it all. So
what should we give?
Right.
But let me tell you this. When you said that the man has seen this Mercedes, why not commit to the Mercedes? Probably because he done ran that gas out. He done used that car up. Now it ain't got no highway miles, it got city miles on it.
Let me speak on it because I got one. Go ahead. Because I can speak on that from.
So for women listening, when is it enough?
Right.
When is that time?
when is that time up? Because
you need to
you done ran my tank out.
Yeah.
And now I'm in mode of crashing. So when do I say, okay,
got
I love
AAA
me
and
too much,
everything.
right, to crash? Bump that. No, you ain't using me all the way where I'm nothing but a shell of a car.
But that's on the women too. That's on the women too to ask. You know, what's
It's 1 year.
you gotta represent your value as a company. It's just like
And Albert said, no, she used that credit card. Oh, good Lord. No, we don't. Albert, we beating you up. Okay, so Charr'd says it's all a choice to whether you are in, it's all a choice whether you are in life. If you seek love, then love, when you seek love, then love who you are, and then the next choice will complement your next choice. So it's preparation. And Anthony said, but she can't come to me with a high mileage either. Oh, Anthony!
That's right.
No, but like she said, like when you post, like if you put it like that, like you go buy a car. If I'm going on the lot to buy a car, I have to be proven to even get in the car. I have to be approved. You get what I'm saying? And then that's when I come to make this.
So how do we pre-qualify you? Help these ladies
That's
who
what I'm
want
saying. Like check this out. Like
credit. How we run your credit?
Because Albert said because you use the credit card.
Take time.
90 days savings cash.
because
Nah, see,
just like
that's
a woman,
what
they're
I'm
not
saying.
gonna sit around and wait. Just like on the car dealership, they're not gonna sit around and make it because somebody else is
Oh,
ready.
you got some
I'm
women
sad
that are in this
that's
for
ready.
years.
But
You been together for
I understand what
5
you're
years.
saying.
Maybe it's gonna be now, baby. Listen.
But I'm talking about
From a man's point of view, when is it that we should kind of be looking like, yeah, y'all kind of get played? Y'all don't tell on your brothers, tell on your friends. At what point is it when you kind of feel, you getting played?
if you've been test driving you for years now, you only test. That's what I was trying to say. You only test drive a car one time.
What's the period?
You get what I'm saying? It's a short period. If you ain't,
But
if
like
a man
Kevin
is
said, though, you got some of these women out here that will.
A man, it takes a man to fall in love and know you the truly one. I honestly, and this is what I've been taught. It takes at least a year for a man to show that, for a man to prove that.
Well, I
he's with
know
you.
somebody
Because-
personally. I know somebody personally. I mean close. 20-something years strong, close. With a man. Tiny says, women need to learn to stick their requirements and expectations. Don't dumb down your choices. There will be someone out there that has been saving that for saving for that Benz and will pay the full price for it.
See?
All right. But her scenario was she was with this guy. She met him at teenage years. They had a baby together. He, like Joy said, she had no clue he was mental. None. Had a baby together. They moved out together. He's working and he's providing. Then when they got 3 kids deep, he switches the switch. She's already been in this relationship for 12 years now. So now she's feeling like, do I stay? I got these 3 kids. Do I stay and stick it out to see if he's going to even make a change and be the guy that I met back when we had this first one? Or do I let it go? Sometimes our hearts speak for us and not our minds. Sometimes we're saying, wait a minute, I love this man.
You can't tell me that over 12 years she didn't know that he was crazy.
Right, but no, you can't. Let me say this.
No, you can.
Let me
No, because I know them personally. No,
If there had to be some kind of
No,
red flag.
Let me tell you from a real nigga perspective. You said they met at teenage years, right?
Yeah.
So you met this guy when you was a teenager.
Well, that's
You're
part of the problem.
for one you're gambling. Like you guys literally live a fairy tale. You guys met when you guys were teenagers. You guys got married. You guys have kids. You guys are still together. That's a fairy tale. And all honesty, like I have a daughter, so I'm raising her. Not a princess. She's my little queen. So I'm gonna let her know, like, look, if you're dating a guy and you're a teenager, you guys are teenagers. This man is subject to change drastically. I know I'm a man. I did, so I changed over time.
Good Lord, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So to expect him to stay the same as he was when he was 17, it's like for me.
Yes, Albert, you do.
To stay in this glass for the next 25 years. He's going to evaporate. You know what I'm saying? That 17-year-old boy is going to evaporate. He's going to turn into a man. So expect that. Know these things. So you know that you're gambling with a teenage child, and so are you. Just because you chose to stay in a fairy tale land of 17 and he chose to mature into something else that you may not like, that is not saying that's your fault, but that's the chance that you take, and you're gambling with his agents.
But I think y'all missed what she said. She said mental.
Right, but he's still a child. Exactly, he's still you're dating a child. You can't expect for a child to remain the same. I can tell you anything when I'm 17, and I can tell you something totally different when I'm 27. You know why? Because I have went in a different direction. And you gotta think, if I spent my life from 17 to 27 being with you, that means I ain't got to go see nobody else. I probably cheated on you and you didn't know it while I was between my early 20s because I wanted to go check out what's else out there. And I'm just being 100. I'm telling you the real fact from a man. I ain't never cheated, but I seen it. I made them choices. If I'm not equipped as a 17-year-old boy to commit myself to a lady that.
But I'm saying he didn't show signs of being mentally ill.
Because he's 17. He's 17.
So, okay, so it says, Anthony says,
you're not getting what I'm saying.
and don't carry what he did to the next relationship. And then Terrence says, no one ever stays the same, so she will change. It's called growth. So, okay, as starting off at 15 and 17, I understand where Dad's coming from because everybody thinks, you know, we do have a fairy tale love, but there was an ugly period because it was growth.
Yes.
He turned, he's now a man. He's got all these responsibilities on his shoulder. He now has his 3 daughters he's got to take care of, and his wife is not thinking the same as she did at 15. And all of a sudden, he's faced with the fact that, okay, she's not the same and not treating me the same. So now I'm going to act out. If you don't have somebody behind you saying, no, son, these are the things you do as a healthy man growing up into manhood. And I think that's what the problem is. We don't have enough of these old school men out here teaching our boys this is progression of life.
Or our girls.
Or our girls. This is progression of life. And that's where we are having the breakdown. And Mama said if he was mental now, he was mental as a teenager. She did not see it because she was blind to love. So, and then schizophrenia is not diagnosed until the person is over the age of 19. Ooh, wow, I didn't know that.
Most of the time.
I did not know that. And then Albert said he's going to be on the next Hot Topics. Oh, good Lord, Albert.
And they go, like, she wouldn't know, like, how can you tell a teenager how to diagnose schizophrenia if she's never actually experienced? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that she had to, exactly, you know what I'm saying?
That's a new for both of them.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
didn't know what it was.
Right, they had to go through that together
Wow.
for her to learn what that actually is. And it's hard to make that decision when this is a man of your life. You've had a child with this person, you know what I'm saying? And this person is mentally distraught. You know what I'm saying? That really messes with a person because you've given a lot to this person without knowing that they have a disability. That's a disability that this person has. That's not just a, oh, he's cheating or whatever. No, he literally has a mental disability.
And even
So that wraps up our hot topic. It got hot in here, y'all. Whew. They was going back and forth. So we love the concept. We love the concept of going back and forth, getting these topics out here. You guys, let us know what you think. We want to do, what viewers want. We love that you all interact with us. We're trying to make this bigger on a bigger platform, so pray for us. Hopefully we can maybe move to a podcast or radio or maybe even TV. I'm not sure. Just pray for us. Keep those suggestions coming. Thank you so much, Mama. She loves it. And I love you. You guys are so awesome. Everybody say bye.